In today's wrap-up, 30 US senators have co-signed a letter urging the reinstating of demining assistance in Karabakh. The family of former finance minister Gagi Khachatryan claims the government is pressuring them to give up ownership of UCOM. A new statue of Mahatma Gandhi is planned for the Armenian capital, and 59 more cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed. In an announcement about aid to Armenia in March, the US government decided that it would be halting financial assistance to an NGO called Halo Trust, working to locate and remove mines in Nagorno-Karabakh. The program has been working in Karabakh for a number of years and has already cleared large areas of landmines. 30 US senators have co-signed a letter led by New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez calling for $1.5 million to be allocated to the initiative. The letter also calls for funding for rehabilitation services for those who are living with injuries caused by landmines. USA justified its decision as no landmine-related injuries have taken place in Karabakh since 2017. A feud erupted at UCOM, one of Armenia's mobile operators and biggest internet provider, after the shares of the Khachatryan family were arrested by the government. Family members of former finance minister and head of the State Revenue Committee, Gagi Khachatryan, who has been under arrest since August 2019 for embezzlement and abuse of power charges, are claiming that the government is pressuring the family to give up their shares in the company. Gurgen Khachatryan, chairman of the board of directors of UCOM and son of Gagi Khachatryan, released a statement claiming that the government is threatening to go after various members of the family and that they may have to sell their shares at the lowest possible price. Spokeswoman of the Prime Minister Mane Gevorkyan responded, stating that Gagi Khachatryan and his sons have run a corrupt mafia-like system. This also comes as the National Security Service is looking into a case related to a bribe worth over $20 million. The NSS statement refers to Gagi Khachatryan and Sedrak Arustamian, CEO of Multigroup, a company owned by oligarch and opposition parliament member Gagik Tsarukyan. The Yerevan City Council voted by 44 votes to 0 to rename a new park by the Yerevan Circus to Leonid Yengibaryan Park, after a prominent artist and circus performer of the Soviet Union. After, the council also voted by 43 votes to 0 to install a statue of Indian independence leader Mahatma Gandhi in the area of an adjacent park. The expenses of the installation of the statue will be covered by India and will mark Gandhi's 150th birthday and the deepening of ties between Armenia and India. This will be the first statue of Gandhi constructed in Armenia. Armenia's health ministry has confirmed 59 more cases of COVID-19, a slight decrease compared to previous days. The total number of cases has now reached 1,867. 18 more recoveries were reported and the death toll has reached 30. Medical staff will also start using new protective gear to prevent them from infection. Furthermore, Deputy Prime Minister Tigran Avinyan announced the easing of some lockdown restrictions. Restrictions on exercise will be lifted, and the radius people are allowed to venture from their residence will increase from 500 meters to 1 kilometer. Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan stated that if the situation doesn't change radically in the coming 10 days, all economic activity will resume, so long as preventive measures are observed in workplaces. Patrick Azadyan wrote a piece for CivilNet about his family's story during the Armenian genocide and how he journeyed to Turkey to retrace the lives and steps of his relatives. Traveling to places like Ani Kars and Van, he took a series of photos of what is left of Armenian culture in the former Armenian inhabited provinces of Anatolia. He writes, quote, "The story of Sahak and Karmil still remains somewhat of a mystery, but now I can claim I have seen the landscape that their eyes had witnessed during their childhood. What I can never claim is to have experienced the suffering of their youthful souls."